previous year question papers. One day I'll plan to do the a little tricky subject for me, so I'm gonna study for an hour or 2 hours. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sumaira Anjum, studying first year diploma at Hindu College of Engineering and Technology, and this video is all about Study With Me Episode 2. I hope you all will like it. So if you do, please make sure to like, share and subscribe to my channel. So without any further delay, let's get started. Good morning everyone. Last 10 days for exam and today is day 1 of completing the whole syllabus revision, and today let's rock. Let's get to study. So I'm back to my study table, and firstly I'm gonna go with C programming. Every day morning I'm starting my study by studying C programming because it is a little tricky subject for me. So I'm gonna study for an hour or 2 hours, or let's see how my interest is gonna be. So let's do that. My phone has no charging, so I have to put it for charge, so I cannot record, but I'll get back to you. Bye bye.
A few moments later.
So right now I just completed the topic of switch case statement. I'm so happy for that because this is something which I used to feel difficult at times. So what basically switch case is that it is a statement which allows a program to evaluate an expression and compare it with a series of case values, and if the match is found, the corresponding code is executed. I know you didn't understand anything. You see, I've written some case values like case M printf Monday, case T printf Tuesday. This means that user will be asked to enter the input of the day, and corresponding to that the output will be given. If user gives the input M, it gives output as Monday, T for Tuesday, W for Wednesday, and so on. It continues. So what basically switch case does, it will check the input with all these cases, and if the match is found, it will execute that part and it will stop. You see, I've written breaks here, break. I've written these to stop that particular loop. Like if the match is found, C program comes out of the loop and it will stop there, and if I not use break, all the previous cases will be executed. Let's try it down. I'm just commenting out the break. I'm removing that break statement, and let's see what will be executed if I give the input. Here let me run the program, and I'm giving the input M, and it returns all Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and also not a valid day. Like default statement is also printed. Default is nothing but if any match is not found, it will return not a valid day. That's it. And yeah, if we not use break, all the statements are executed. That's what I learned today, and let's continue studying C for a while. It's 12:15 right now, 12:20 right now, so I'll continue learning C for a while, and then let's move on to other subject. So today I've started learning the topic of conditional statements, and this is much basic concept which is used in all the languages. So today I've learned pretty well about these topics, and I'm making the notes, watching the lectures, and also practicing the programs. You see, C programming is a subject in which you need a lot of practice of coding also. If you just read the theory and write down the codes, you just mug up the codes and write it down in your notebook, it's just useless. You need to practice those codes in any software, or you can just go with online C compiler. So coming to maths, I've started my revision by practicing the more weighted chapter, which is trigonometry, and I've started doing all the chapters in the unit of trigonometry one by one. Here my strategy was to revise everything twice before the exam comes up. Once I'll revise slowly by knowing each and every step, and the second time I will have some experience, so I'll go with a quick revision, that is before the exam day. So that was my plan, and let's see how far it goes. And one more thing is ki I'm not going to college these few days just to revise by myself at home. That's what is called self study, and I'm pretty confident that I am capable of doing self study. Like if you're a student who will study good at school or college, and if you feel that you will study in an environment where all others are also studying, you can just go to school and college. On the other hand, if you're a student who feel that all that environment is a type of distraction and you will not have concentration, you can just study at home. Maths is a subject which is filled with formulae. It's not just remembering them, but we also need to know its application in the sums. Let me tell you something. Once I was just thinking that why these math sums are called as sums. I mean, sum means addition, right? So all the maths questions are not just adding up. So why do we call them as sums? Did you ever think about that? Let me know in the comment section what do you think we should call them as. And generally we call them as sums only, or sometimes even problems. I don't know. Welcome to day 2. Again back with lectures and making notes. And that's it. Let's get it. So it's evening and today I've been studying C programming and maths since morning, and it's time to prepare for physics external lab exam. Yeah, tomorrow we have physics external exam, lab exam. So from tomorrow 4 days we'll continuously have 4 lab exams, so we need to prepare for that. So now I'm just gonna sit with this book for a while and I'm gonna read my experiment. I'm gonna prepare with my experiment. So yeah, I'll catch you.
We just get better, our dreams get bigger, and we won't stop. Like ooh, hey, you've come this far, so dance till the sunrise and throw the confetti like, hey, you know who you are, so dance till the sunrise and throw the confetti like.
So the external exams, or you can say the practicals, are a part of final exams. I mean, we have 4 lab subjects. They are physics, chemistry, computer fundamental lab and C programming lab. So there is a list of experiments from the whole syllabus, and we will be given, each student will be given one particular experiment randomly, and we need to perform the experiment, write the script, answer the viva questions, and write all the observations and calculations, and according to that we will be allotted marks. So as I told you, there were 4 days of external exams, and these 4 days I was a little procrastinated to study for the final exam, for the theory subjects, and I was just studying for the practicals, coming back home, and I was watching some lectures and studying for a while, and I was just procrastinating. But then after the practicals I felt like no, aisa nahi chalega, and I have to give my best. So then I started focusing on all the subjects, revise everything and fit as many things as I can in my short term memory. And for the first year we have learned C programming language, and in future in second and third years we'll be learning Python, Java, etc. I'm pretty excited to learn them, but for now let's just excel in the language which I'm learning. So just the way I've thought, I have completed one whole chapter of which chapter are you thinking? It's the chapter of loops. Yes, I've completed loops within these 2 hours, you can say. So lecture तो 1 घंटे का ही था, but making notes and understanding the concept and doing the program, writing the program without seeing, all that took me 2 hours. So finally I completed loops. So आज की पढ़ाई बस इतना ही. If I have mood, I'll see to if I want to do some maths or if I want to study any physics or something, let's do that. One thing which I'm noticing these days is कि I'm doing only C programming and maths most of the time, because those are the subjects which I lost more marks last time, I mean in pre-final, and those are the subjects which we can score good marks. So yeah, I'm just खुद को बात कर लेते हैं. तुम आते ही कुछ okay, you just ruined my mood. Okay, so bye. So as usually the days went on, I was going to college, writing my external exams, coming back home, studying, enjoying with friends, and that's what just the routine was going on. Those were the last few days of first year, so we really enjoyed them. You know, the amount of enjoyment that we have got this year is just priceless. And in between, my brother's results were released and the weather was pretty cool, and we were enjoying the rains, study, college, home, etc, etc.
तारा सिरपड़ो सितारा सिरपड़ो
तोबा 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 थारा मूड खराब कर दिया. अल्लाह माफ करे, बहुत मनुष्य लग रहे हो, मत करो, रहने दो.
Pro tip while studying is to change your place frequently when you study. Due to this, your mind gets refreshed. You'll feel good to study in a new environment. So I just keep changing my places when I study. So my target basically was to be clear with all the C language concepts. So I was at an urge to complete the concepts, and I just did that these days. Let me give you a quick revision update. I've completed maths, trigonometry and differential calculus, 2 main important chapters, and I have 2 days time before maths exam, so I can happily complete the whole syllabus, and I can also revise previous year question papers. One day I'll plan to do the classwork and textbook sums, and one day I will do the question papers thing. And I'm pretty confident with maths, and also C programming. I'm clear with concepts, but you know what, I have to read each and every question that's remaining. But you know, I'm okay with the concepts. I'm a little bit fearless with the 2 tough subjects. So coming to the remaining subjects, day after tomorrow I have my English exam. So tomorrow whole day I'm going to be reading English, and today I'll just note down what all essays are there in English subject.
So I'll just note them down, and whatever I haven't read till now, I'll read 1 or 2 essays today and I'll close English. I'll continue tomorrow. And for physics and chemistry also, there are 1 or 2 essays which I haven't read till now. So today I'm thinking to cover them. And basics of AI/ML I'm going to do with data structures today. Yes, that's going to be hectic. I'm going to do with data structures. And engineering drawing, I'm pretty confident on that subject, but you know, it's been a long time since I've revised that. So I'll just open the book and I'll do the tough projections chapters. So let's see how the day goes. And I think today will be the last day for this vlog. So yeah,
all the plan or the program for the day is ready in my brain. So let's just run and execute the plan. So basically, how I read the essay questions is that first I try to understand the question. I read the question line by line and I understand each and every point. Later, I go through all the number of points, like I count how many points are there in that essay, and I try to understand each and everything, and I try to fix them in my brain as fast as I can. And in 3-4 turns, I'll be okay with the essay, and I'll just tell to me without seeing. And if it's a tough one, I'll tend to write that answer without seeing, so that it will be fixed in my brain. And I also use many mnemonics in remembering the questions and just enjoy studying. So that's how I do, and that's it for today's video, I guess. I hope you all liked it. You see, making these videos takes up a ton of time, effort and energy, and just subscribing in 2 seconds will make up my whole day. So please do consider subscribing. I'm editing and uploading this video even though my exams are going on. So please support my channel. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Share with as many people as you can. So yeah, that's it. See you all in the next video. Until then, take care and bye bye.